Get Good with Money by Tiffany Aliche. Book Summary. Tiffany Aliche's Get Good with Money is a book all about maximizing your ability to create a healthy relationship with financial management, and in the process acquire financial security. Tiffany Aliche brands herself as the Budgetnista and is one of America's favorite financial educators. After suffering a severe financial setback following the financial collapse of 2008, she reassessed how she was managing her finances and managed to come up with enough useful resources for how to do this, that she began offering advice to others. She has also worked to change state law in New Jersey to ensure the middle schoolers mandatorily receive financial education. In recent years, her blog, thebudgetnista.com, and her podcast, thebrownambitionpodcast.com, have won multiple awards and have been featured in the pages of such illustrious publications as The Wall Street Journal, The New York Times, Fast Company, Forbes, and U.S. News & World Report. Get Good with Money deals with a lot of familiar topics about financial management, but from a fresh perspective. Aliche notes early on that financial literacy is not something which is taught in schools, but that it should be. Given that it isn't, she argues it is important for adults to acquire this skill on their own. The point here is that when you get good with money or become what she terms financially whole, you will have a lot more options in life than if your finances are in a mess. This, Aliche argues, need not be a challenge like scaling a mountain, and it certainly isn't about get-rich-quick schemes. Instead, she argues that there are just 10 key fundamentals which you need to master in order to get good with money. Step 1 is to build a budget. Define how much you can spend and what you need to save, and then automate that budget through the money in your accounts and savings accounts so that you can break from your budget. Step 2 is to get good at saving. Savings are like rocket fuel for your life goals, and they provide a parachute if something goes wrong. So save to have enough for a rainy day. Step 3 is to get yourself out of debt. Having come from a place where she ended up in considerable debt herself and in financial trouble from it, Aliche is speaking from experience here and couldn't be clearer that debt is most certainly not good. So whatever you do with your finances, be sure and stay out of debt. Step 4 is to build your credit score. Aliche goes through the many things which having a good credit score is a necessity for, notably home ownership or perhaps getting a large loan if you need to move cities for a better job or something to that effect. A good credit score is a must for anybody looking to get good with money. Step 5 is to learn to earn. What Aliche means by this is that the best way to increase your money is to earn more of it. Always be on the lookout for better earning opportunities. The second 5 steps are more about long-term planning for your financial well-being. Step 6, for instance, concerns making provisions for your retirement. Aliche suggests you need to invest your money to do that. The idea should be to have enough money for your retirement to maintain the standard of lifestyle that you want for when you are older. Step 7 is to be sure and have insurance for different things. Aliche notes that many people let their insurance lapse on a number of different things, only to subsequently find that they needed it when something happens to them health-wise or with something else. Insurance is a good long-term investment. Step 8 is establish a net worth and then grow it. You should track your net worth, Aliche argues, and by this she means the value of your assets minus your liabilities. These should be tracked and then make decisions daily which nudge them in the right direction. Step 9 is to pick your money team. To really reach your financial goals, you're going to need some assistance, so make sure you work with people to manage your money who can really help you out when it comes to your investments and your taxes. And step 10, dear viewers, is to leave a legacy. Yes, it might seem a bit morbid, but Aliche states that you should have a plan for what you want done with your estate when you depart the world. These are the 10 key steps to get good with money according to Aliche. There are helpful pointers all the way throughout. As Aliche notes at one point, the most important aspect of keeping your money is being aware of how much of it you are spending. But she is also keen to not daunt the reader. As she says, getting good with money isn't magic, nor does it require that you have $1 million income. You just have to master the fundamentals. Major lessons from Get Good with Money include the idea that having a clear budget for anything that we do is the foundation of a good financial plan. Aliche is also keen to emphasize that you should at all costs be debt-free and have a good credit score. Also, investing regularly will make your money work for you rather than you being led by your money. And there we have it. Tiffany Aliche's Get Good with Money, a book which seeks to set its readers on the path to a better and more secure financial future, beginning with 10 easy steps.